Really scary. Rather than people driving around you, they just aim for you. Access denied. Don't bother walking down to the weir because you can't actually get anywhere near it because it's all private land for canoeing and stuff. But the most important thing here is, did I get my ice cream, Emma?
Yes, but you didn't like it and then you sat and complained like a wimpy little child.
Honestly, we should have just stayed on site. Good morning. Hello, sheepies. Mare. Hello, you want some too? You want this one? You want this? This site is the first place we ever stopped at, the first real site we ever stopped at when we first got Daisy. At the time we were stopping on hard standing because it was November. And this time we actually get to go into the fields, which is gorgeous. Quick spin around for you. It's looking to be quite a busy one this weekend. There's a number of sites there. It's probably about 5 pitches, I think, A, B, C, D, E, yeah. There's 5 pitches here. And we're in E right at the very end. Temperatures at the moment, just in case you're watching at some point in the distant future, you know, we're in the 26s, 28s, 30s, 31s over the next week or so. Amazing. But this is a gorgeous site, really quiet. So whilst Betty played with her bubbles for a bit, I took a wander over to go and say hi to the sheepies. Hello, sheepies. Mare. Hello. What you doing? You eating the grass? Are you eating the grass? No, chew my fingers though, I need those. Hello, you want some too? You got this one. You want this? You're not eating my hand. You can touch it, just no biting, alright? You're a bit warm today in your jumper. You should put a t-shirt on. You're gonna put a t-shirt on? What do you think? Don't have this conversation, no? Okay. Hello. Do you want to have a conversation about t-shirts? After hanging out with the sheepies, it was time for a nice chicken stir fry while Betty cooled down in front of the fan. Once the weather started to just settle down a bit, we got a bit of cloud coverage. Betty and I went to hang out outside for a bit before we got our head down for the night and ready for a nice long walk in the morning. And for Emma to arrive and come and join us. Really scary. So rather than people driving around you, they just aim for you. Back there's not really much, if any, path. So the dog's walking on the grass, I'm walking next to her. And people are aiming for us in their cars. I'm bearing in mind these people are doing 50, 60 miles an hour, aiming straight at us. You know, we're walking in the direction of traffic, so it's not like they can't see us. I'm used to the countryside, I've spent most of my life out here. But they're idiots. Literally, they were passing within a foot of my left leg. I was having to sort of jump out of the way. It's almost like they couldn't see me, trust me. Stand out. It's nuts. It's not like I'm walking in the middle of the M5, the M6, the M25. We're walking down the side of a country lane, facing traffic, and the cars are just coming for us. But in case Emma's watching this one, because she's not here yet, don't worry, honey. The dog was on the grass, she was quite safe. It's just your husband that's going to get run over. We managed to find a safe place just to stop for a bit and get us both refreshed before heading back to meet Emma to go and head out on an excursion for a few hours. So we've come off to Symonds Yat Rock, which is Forestry, England. About a half an hour drive away from the site where we're stopping. Reason why we've come here, because we've got loads and loads of tree coverage.
It's good for fluffy nuts.
Yeah, exactly that. So Betty can have a good old stroll around without having to worry about her getting too hot. And also, to be fair, after going for a sort of an hour and a half walk for 5 miles with Betty earlier, yeah, I got a bit too hot myself, to be honest. So it seems a logical place to come out, stretch our legs and be nice and cool while we're doing it without getting roasted by the 28-degree temperatures we've got out there today, because it's a bit intense. So we'll just take you around with us. So interestingly enough, parts of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 were filmed around the viewpoint area here at Symonds Yat Rock. It also appeared in the BBC series Merlin and the Netflix show Sex Education. Some people say that the mix of dense woodland, winding river, birds of prey overhead and those massive views gives it a proper cinematic feel, and it's one of those UK spots that actually lives up to the photos. We didn't get to see much of that because we came across a load of path closures. Access denied. There's a pub here called the Saracen's Head. After about a 15-minute walk down the hill, where I enjoyed a nice cider, because Emma drove and we all had an ice cream.
Chilling with ice cream under the blue sky, melting like sun.
So don't bother walking down to the weir because you can't actually get anywhere near it because it's all private land for canoeing and stuff, although you can go canoeing and kayaking and all that sort of stuff down there as well, and go on the river cruise and whatever else. But the most important thing here is, did I get my ice cream, Emma?
Yes, but you didn't like it, and then you sat and complained like a grumpy little child. And then I offered to get you another one, and you still pulled a face, and then got grumpy, so...
After that stupid bloody Oreo thing, they didn't have any there.
You were
Sorry,
not specific.
we haven't got any. Do you want another Oreo one? No, I bloody don't. Yat Rock, half a mile. Time to go back up.
Half a mile up.
Ooh. Maybe they sell proper ice creams at the top. Not that I want one now. After Emma's died walking back up the hill, we're going to go on this.
Yay!
So after all the manic bank holiday weekend madness, we stepped away from everybody else and this walk was so much better. Whilst it was only really short, it took us about probably 20 minutes to get from start to finish. It did finally give us that bit of tree coverage that we were after. Gave Betty the opportunity to have a good run around with a stick and chance for us to have a chat in a nice, peaceful, quiet area. After all that walking, we built up quite an appetite, so it was time to head back, get the barbecue on the go. There's a few more little bits left in there cooking at the minute, and have a good munch and chill for the evening. The site owner, local farmer, we've got his homemade cider. Legendary. That's it from us. We'll see you in the next one when we'll be down in Somerset, then followed by Cornwall.